Sawadika, my friends at PMAT. I'm Johnny C. Taylor Jr., President and CEO of SHRM, and I could not let this moment pass without celebrating you on your 60th anniversary. What an extraordinary milestone. Think about it, 6 decades. 6 decades of shaping workplaces, 6 decades of fueling Thailand's economic rise, 6 decades of touching lives in ways most people never see, but everyone benefits from. Your theme for this celebration, People and HR Legacy, could not be more fitting. Because a true legacy isn't a building. It's not a slogan or a single event. A true legacy is people, their opportunities, their growth, their dignity at work, and the better futures you, each of you, have helped them build. That is what you've done for 60 years, and that is worth celebrating in a really big way. But let's go back in time just a little bit. The year was 1965. Thailand was modernizing, businesses were expanding, and someone had the foresight to say, we need an organization dedicated to people, a collective, an association that elevates HR from paperwork to a profession. And with that, PMAT was born, the first professional HR association in Thailand. And just 1 year later, you found yourself sitting at the most important tables, partnering with the Ministry of Labor to deliver the first personnel management training program. From uncertainty in the 70s and 80s, the economic highs and lows, the tech boom and beyond, you adapted, you elevated, and you led. Now, by the globalization movement of the 1990s, you were leading with tools like management by objectives, the balanced scorecard, and competency-based HR. You actually helped leaders go beyond measuring performance to driving it. Going back down memory lane, as to the 2000s, we began to see that unfold, and you turned HR into a truly strategic advisor, focusing on standards of excellence as never before. For example, you created codes of ethics. You helped Thai HR professionals step onto the global stage by setting national qualification standards that were aligned with international benchmarks. You made sure HR in Thailand could stand shoulder to shoulder with HR anywhere in the world. Let's be honest, without PMAT, Thailand's world of work would look very different today. The way businesses operate, the way employees see their careers, the expectations of young people entering the workforce, all of that was shaped by PMAT. You built the framework that now guides millions of careers and countless businesses, from hopeful startups to thriving enterprises across your nation. And thanks to PMAT, on Thailand's HR Day, thousands come together to share knowledge and shape the future. Your HR Tech Conference, the one that you launched in 2018, was all about exploring AI when no one else was talking about AI in HR. I mean, you were really ahead of the game. And the groundbreaking Happy Workplace Forum normalized the message that well-being isn't a side issue, it's central to performance in Thailand. And where would businesses be without PMAT's benchmarking research, the learning networks, the standards you've developed? Now Thai businesses have the tools to thrive in a rapidly changing world. You've made HR global, human, and still uniquely Thai. For me, celebrating 60 years with you is personal. And not just because I'm getting close to that age, it's because PMAT is SHRM's official partner in Thailand. We're literally in this together. And at 76 years old, SHRM is just 16 years older. And it's just astonishing how together we've transformed this profession in parallel and in partnership from opposite sides of the globe. Together, we've advanced SHRM certifications. We've created pathways for Thai HR professionals to connect with our community of 340,000 members in over 180 countries. We've shared ideas, shared stages, shared platforms. SHRM is stronger because of PMAT, and the global HR profession is stronger because of PMAT. And of course, PMAT has raised the bar for HR in Thailand. Now let's be honest. The next 60 years won't be easy. You face many of the same workforce challenges that we do in the US and in much of the developed world. Demographics are changing. Thailand's population is aging, birth rates are falling, and the workforce is shrinking. Older workers could actually be left behind if we don't invest in training for all ages. And this is why HR must lead in lifelong learning, equipping people with new skills, reskilling, cross-skilling, bridging knowledge gaps so that no one is stranded as work changes. And work is absolutely and dramatically changing. AI is here, taking jobs, creating jobs, but doing little to save us from ongoing skills gaps and labor force mismatches. A better pipeline from school to work is therefore absolutely essential. And life is changing too. It's changing for your employees. The line between work and life has been blurred, creating new expectations for employers. Now it is our duty and our privilege to support workers' well-being, everything from their health to their finances. And frankly, I know that requires a lot of support for your HR leaders. These are the realities that will define Thailand's economy and society in the next decade. And who is best equipped to meet them? Well, HR. Because our profession, more than any other, sits at the intersection of people and strategy. We see and understand both the needs of business and the hopes and the dreams of workers. If PMAT's brilliant history tells us anything, it's that you never, ever back away from challenges. You actually run toward them and through them. You did it with your founding in 1965. You did it in 1997 during your financial crisis. You did it to recover businesses and livelihoods after the 2014 tsunami. And when COVID-19 changed everything overnight, ravaged the world, you were there for Thailand's people and your economy. PMAT has always been about leading and leading with courage and leading with people. You have a 60-year timeline to prove it. So I actually think you're ready. I know you're ready. The PMAT story is so much more than your timeline and your achievements. It's reflected in the lives of Thai people, the generations of HR professionals PMAT has educated, the leaders you've guided through crisis, the countless employees and their families who've benefited because of individual HR leaders who are your members, and the millions of Thais whose lives have been bettered over 60 years because of progress that began in the workplace by workers you support. So as you mark this incredible milestone, 65 years, it's a while. Let me say this again. I know it's 60. I'm giving you credit, right? Congratulations and happy birthday. But most of all, let me say thank you. Thank you from SHRM. You've proved year after year that when HR leads with vision and heart, organizations thrive and people flourish. SHRM is forever indebted to you for this. So here's to your continued success, to the profound legacy you've built, and to the next generation of Thai HR leaders who will carry that torch even higher and further. Trust me, the best is yet to come. Together, we will go forward. Kap Kun Krap, Shok Di Krap.